All right, good morning. We're gonna work today a little bit on glutes and pelvic floor, activating our glutes, lengthening our glutes out because we're sitting on them all day, and then we're clenching them a lot of the time as well. So this is something that I talk about every single day, multiple times a day. And so just giving you 3 exercises to work on a little bit of glute lengthening and a little bit of that pelvic stability that we're looking for. So easy pieces of equipment, a block or a book, if you have a band handy would be helpful, and then a ball. I'm just using a small basketball of the girls. We're gonna start with some glute lengthening with a little bit of mobility. So we're gonna add that ball. You can also add a lighter weight if you want behind that knee, focusing on hips under knees, wrists under shoulders, and we're just gonna do that mobility. So kicking it out, back, and around. The more you squeeze that ball, or if you want to use that weight, the more you will feel that outer glute starting to activate a bit, coming around and in, around and in. Good. Kicking it back, around and in. And then we're gonna switch sides. So you wanna go a little bit slower so you actually get that hip mobility, around and in, around and in, around and in. And so we're getting that glute to lengthen a bit. The next step up would be putting a band on and using a band as you're pushing out to really activate those outer glutes. But we want to start with that lengthening piece first. Then, same with that ball, we're gonna kick our leg out to our side. So now we're gonna work our inner legs a bit. Because for a lot of us, we're sitting a lot, we have desk jobs, we're compressing our glutes. So we're working on lengthening them with these first 2 movements. So using your ball, you can also use your block, but we're gonna exhale, sit back and lengthen out that inner leg in that glute. And then sit back and extend and in. Good. I like to also focus on some posture, so roll those shoulders down and back. Sit back and in. Sit back and in. One more time. So it should feel kind of good, that inner leg stretching out a bit, lengthening out some of these muscles, switching sides, sitting back and in. Good. Sit back and in. Nice. Sit back and in. Good. Sit back. One more. Sit back and reach and in. So the next step up would be holding a lighter weight instead of the ball, and that would add a little bit more stretch and also a little bit more shoulders. Okay, last we're gonna work on some elevated clamshells to really work on activation of that outer glute. So band goes above your knee. Using your block, you can either have it horizontal or vertical. Our feet are going to be up on that. Balance those. Block heel should be parallel with your booty. Elbow and shoulder should be parallel. We're gonna lift and lower. Good. Lift and lower. As we're lifting, we're gonna open and close. Good. Open and close. Good. Open and close. Open and close. So you feel those outer glutes activating quite a bit. And then switching sides to the opposite side, getting your form down, and we're up and down. Good. Lift and open. Lift and open. Good. Lift and open. Also great for your core. Lift and open. One more. Lift and open and relax. So again, helping lengthen out our glutes and then adding that stability in there as well.